And here we are. Park Rat Pat live stream. Second time ever. Awesome stuff. I got Mr. JP from JP's Bar here to help me along with everything because I am a newbie. And this is awesome. It looks like there's already a good crowd down here in the chat. I see Danny Boy just digging. Of course, JP, Las Vegas Urban Treasure Hunter, Squeak, Tim from Alley Cat, PA Relic Hunter, Jericho, and Hercules. Awesome stuff. So good crowd coming in, and this is just an impromptu thing. We were like last minute. It's like, hey man, let's go live. Okay, let's do that. I don't know how. He's like, I'll show you. So here we are. We got the sluice set up. That's over on another camera angle here. And if I've learned my thing right, we'll switch to that camera real quick. There it is. Now we got that set up on the sluice, the pump, the water, everything's ready to go. So we'll be getting that revved up and running some dirt through it. Then we'll probably get over to the blue bowl or the pan and get that and do the drying. And, well, y'all know the rundown better than I do on what needs to be done. So overall, I think this is going to be good. Back to integrated. Here I am.
Awesome. What dirt are you going to run?
That's my first question for him because I got a couple of bags. He has not.
Hey, I like the shirt, Joe.
He's like,
we've got a couple of bags to choose from here. We got some Vendetta Lynx High Banker Pay Dirt Edition. Ooh. And we have a bag of Okie Prospecting. So that is Pat's choice there, guys.
All right, we got Charlie from Digging It Back here. He said, bring on the gold. We're going to try to, Charlie. Plugs for Days is here. Welcome, Plugs. Heath, good to see you here, brother. This is going to be fun. I'm looking forward to it. And, that's the great thing about the YouTube community. Always something to learn. Always somebody willing to show you the ropes. So this is just going to be an awesome time. Clambake is here. Peely Lola, how you been? Finders Beepers, awesome stuff. Yeah. So yeah, we got some good stuff planned, and we are going to get started with the processicating in just a minute. Let's see, we've still got to decide on a bag. Let's go with the black bag.
What's the black bag?
Yeah, we're going to go with the black bag because I can see chunks up in there and stuff.
Oh, that's cheating.
That's cheating.
Well, I can't tell what I'm looking at, but I know there's rocks in there, man, and there's a blue thing, too. So, first thing is a classificator. Yeah, I guess you do that over a pan and bowl. So, we got that.
My question with that classifier, does it fit in the pan?
Yes.
Okay.
It fits in the pan rather nicely. So hopefully we'll be able to get there and maybe put that little camera down on there. Look at this. I had to come to the wilderness to learn all the technical stuff. Go figure. But I appreciate the help. That's for sure. All right.
Let's be close, brother.
Let's switch that camera around and see if we can get a good view on the classification. There it is. Awesome stuff. Now am I supposed to tear this open with my teeth? Or that's it. We rip it open now?
Yeah.
Oh, awesome.
Fresh bag.
Oh, that fresh dirt smell.
What's it smell like?
Clay and silica. All right, well, let's see what happens. Ready? Oh, this is the nervous part for me because I've not done this before other than my wife's little pasta strainer at home.
Ooh, I'm seeing some gems.
Ooh.
I'm seeing all kinds of stuff.
Okay, look at this. That's a...
Flip it so that you guys are big.
Yeah. Okay. Close out of that.
Okay, let me... Oh, this. And then we're going to do this one, right? There we go. I don't know what that is, if that's just pure copper.
Give me just a second.
Is that copper right there, people?
It looks like it to me.
Yeah. There's a few good
I thought there was a few in there.
Chunks of copper in here. And this is neat. I didn't know this. Maybe some of the other people watching didn't know either, but gems show up different colors under different black lights, and it is bad to the bone. Even if you're not a little buzzed, it is like super cool. Okay, so these are all the copper pieces out there. Now, you would know, JP, is this like a natural forming kind of copper? Or are you going to come up
Looks like
with this?
copper nuggets to me.
You going to come up with this in your pan from time to time, or
Not
Not
down here.
No.
okay?
That's something.
All right, so
unique.
Like Michigan type
those
stuff.
are unique. We keep them separated.
Oh, there you go.
Oh,
There's your pan.
we got a separator pan. Yay! Wish those were gold. But hey, it's still fun. Look at that. That's like some sort of tiger's eye rock right there. This,
That is tiger's eye.
Yep. Yeah, my wife loves this stuff because she says it brings good luck. And I'm like, not if you're the one getting hit with a purse full of them, but heck yeah. It is. Oh, look at that. This looks like it could be... Boy, if I had better fingers. This is green and all speckled. I don't know what kind of rock it is per se, but this looks like it would be nice on a fishing lure. That looks like that might attract some kind of attention. Cool stuff. And the rest of this stuff, I don't know anything about, but I know that clunky old gray rocks like this that look like nothing will look awesome under black lights. And then all of a sudden you're seeing like reds and pinks and yellows and greens and all kinds of funky colors. So let's try one on there. Nope. Okay, this is the weak one. There we go.
Focus it. Hold down.
This one here will, and some of these stones will show up with glitteriness or brightness to them.
Nothing fluorescent.
No, but still some cool detail, shiny detail, which is probably hard for y'all to see on the camera. It really comes out of like a stone like this. It's like filled with a million little flecks of something. So that's the big stuff, and that's the kind of stuff you can go through after. But we've classified down to this. And this is what, a 1/4 inch?
That's an eighth.
1/8 inch? All right.
That looks like 1/4 inch to me.
Well, yeah.
It does look like 1/4 inch to me. I may not know too much.
Because half a quarter. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
My bad.
All right. And then other stuff still classificating through there. So I guess that's why you shake them, huh? Alrighty. So let me see if I can put this stuff down in the little pan. And what's the next step we got to deal with? Let's see what people are saying in the comments. All right, we got Mayor Video here. Thanks for coming, brother. Gold Sea Outdoors, good to see you here. Mark the Berg Hunter, thanks for showing up, man. I really appreciate that. I got to back up through some of these comments here. Oh, yeah, Team Clambake, we said hi to you earlier. So, good little crowd. I am not on YouTube to know how many people are here in the stream.
29, it says.
Dude.
If you look on the
Yeah, I
screen
agree
guard,
for a
the
second.
picture, it'll say right in the top left corner, I think.
Oh, yeah, 29 watch. Wow.
Dude.
Dude, I feel honored and privileged, and thank you all so much. Boy, I hope I'm in focus there. That is too cool.
All right. What are they saying we're going next with?
For a little-
Is anybody guessing here?
Well, Banshee Mining's here. Welcome, Banshee. Fun with dirt. Awesome.
In theory, you could classify it down to like the 1/8 inch, or like most people use a kitchen strainer with their pay dirt bag.
Yeah.
We have 10 mesh.
Yeah, that'd be plenty, I think.
Okay, so what's the idea now, to dump this all in there?
N-
Or through that?
That is the idea,
But it doesn't always work that way.
but you don't do the whole bag at once in those smaller classifiers.
Okay. Because what, they'll choke out or force things through, or
It just doesn't work as
choke
good.
up. It'll
okay.
choke up.
Like you say, it'll choke up. Got Rob in here.
FL Thunder Rob. Hey, welcome aboard, Rob. Look at me, I'm classicating.
I gotta find another.
Okay, I'm gonna try to move more of this down into there. We should try and adjust that up just a hair so they can see what I'm doing. Of course, again, most of these people probably know better what I'm doing or supposed to be doing than I know, and that's okay.
What's that blue thing?
I don't know.
Yeah, you still got some gems in there.
Oh yeah.
Ooh.
I bet that's the black light one.
Not that black light.
It dulls it down.
What about the
other one?
Let's see how that one does.
Got you.
All right, let's see. No, that didn't really cause any extra shine there either. But
yeah, black light stuff doesn't work well on camera.
Yeah. Okay. And we sifticating. It's nice learning new terminology too. Then I can screw up the words and add my own stuff to them. And you never want to blow out the big hole because there could be gold in there too. So we learn the hard way sometimes. LG Res Detector, welcome aboard, LG. We've got a video clip he sent in not too long ago that I'm going to be adding to one of my videos here upcoming in the next few days. I really appreciate you showing up, man. That is awesome. Heck yeah. All right, so that seems to be classicated enough. Now, I've heard people talk about like 10 mesh, 30 mesh, and is that just because they don't want to say like 1/16 of an inch, 1/8 of an inch, 3/4 of an inch, or whatever, 30,
mesh, there's 10 holes per square inch.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. That's how your different meshes work. There'll be 10 holes on 10 mesh, 30 holes in a square inch. So that's
kind of like they do.
And you get down to 300 mesh, and that's ridiculous.
So that's that. At that point, you're just trying to filter through Pima cotton, right?
Yeah. Pretty much. All right, you can dump that into there. That'll be a pan classification. Yeah. Actually, we don't really need to classify any smaller.
No,
because we're running through the sluice.
Yeah, so Sluicy's going to handle all of that.
I don't know if you guys can
There's
see
a
like
chunk
the
of copper there.
right there.
Missed that one.
Some silver shot.
Gold.
Amethysts.
Where's the silver shot? See, now that's like a naturally occurring thing, isn't it?
Not silver shot.
No, I mean, but the little bits of... I'm sure there's natural forming silver out there somewhere.
Yeah.
No, that's silver shot the way it is. It's
now, is this typical of what you expect when you say if you're going to do the postal prospecting and get the pay dirt bags from people? Are there often lots of gems and stuff like that in there to
depends on who you get it from. So, like LXR, he puts a lot of gems in there. Like Mad Hatter, when he makes bags, puts gems in there. But usually the gems aren't in the dirt, usually.
So that's cool. Jeff was showing me some gems last night that looked absolutely awesome under the black light. And it was like, okay, I got to get a set of those. Oh, we got Lost Ways Detecting and Treasure Hunting here. How you doing, Clinton, my brother?
Nice.
Haven't seen you in forever, man. 717 Detector, welcome. Thanks for showing up. Mikey J, awesome. Can do. Good to see you here, brother.
JP, I'll have to see what it does in the bowl for him because I can't tell if that's the pyrite or not yet or gold.
It looks like gold to me.
It's got a lot of copper green toning on it as well, so I'm kind of...
Have to look at that under a magnificator. Magnificator.
Well, you can
Does
tell
it smell like gold?
You can tell the way it floats or it acts in
so
the
should
bowl.
we put that in
No,
because that's going through the sluice too, right?
Well, you're going to pan this.
Ooh, touch me.
That's your pan.
No, really, somebody touch me. Come on. Emerald City Diggers, how you doing? Oh, this is cool. I didn't think there was going to be such a onslaught. You know, it's like, oh, it's Park Rat. Okay, it's probably another one of his I Found a Penny videos, but no, it's a surprise tonight. All right, so you are the prospecting master here. What's the next step? We're gonna.
All right, you'll switch back to the camera so those guys can see you while I set this camera back up on the sluice.
All right, he's gonna do the behind the scenes work so I look more professional. Now that's friendship. Integrated webcam. Here I am. Yeah. All right, let me catch up on commentations here. Oh, somebody hit it with a hammer. Gold flattens, pyrite shatters.
That is true.
Give me a hammer, Krista Boo. Hey, Boo.
Not if it's a
Girl.
specimen. That looks
Yeah, but
like,
I'd hate to screw up a nice specimen. Though.
Yeah.
from what I saw, it looked just like the gold was a line on the outside of it. So
I always
use
used
your magnificator and
to see in the movies someone would get a gold coin and they'd bite it to see
Yep.
if they, and it's like, I'd love to see somebody find a gold coin with teeth marks in it. That would make for a killer video.
that would be cool.
That would be like, oh yeah, this one got passed around. There's at least 3 different sets of teeth on this sucker. You know? Stephanie, hello. And where we got Kimberly Creamer. Hey, Kimberly, thanks for showing up, babe. I appreciate that. Awesome. She did good out there today. She got a nice buffalo. I think it's a 1919. Trying to clean that up with a little olive oil, I guess. And a really old Corbin key. So that had to be 40s or 50s. But good to get out and clear your head and, you know, enjoy a little peaceful silent time. Awesome stuff. All right. He's got the camera set up, I think, and still working on it. Oh, yeah, need that stuff. And the poon. Gotta have the poon. Oh. No. We'll need that later for the light show thing. Yeah. Oh, what a great crowd. Thank you all so much for showing up. This means more to me than finding the gold. This is like, wow, people really do care and like and want to check it out, and that's awesome. Or maybe I'll think I'm just going to say something inappropriate, and that's why you showed up. Either way, welcome aboard. Alrighty, let's go back to that view for a second. Ooh, we had a great time last night at JP's bar. Closed that sucker down at, what was it, like 4:30 in the morning?
I woke up, I think it was 4, and nobody was here. I was like, I guess I fell asleep sitting right here.
Yeah. As we were sitting here, we were like, okay, that's the dog snoring. That's him. That's him. Yep.
We're just making sure you're still breathing, brother.
Yep. Hey, Daddy Boy says we're only one stream away from a good laughing day. Heck yeah. And yeah, me inappropriate? Never.
And
hey, we all need a good one.
If you'll click on their comment on StreamYard, it'll highlight it on the bottom of the screen.
Well, fancy that.
You click another one and it'll change it, or you don't click it again and it takes it off. So
all I have to say about that is, wow, cool. I love learning new stuff. And you are absolutely right, Charlie. I can't wait to see the gold either. I mean, if you're home and you get a set of pans, you can buy them at Bass Pro Shop. And if you get some pay dirt sent to you, it makes for a fun time. It's relaxing, it's cool. And when you get that first little glint of gold in your pan, y'all have seen my video. That's like genuine excitement right there. That's like, you know you're on it.
I'm so glad I had that pleasure.
That was trippy stuff, man. It was like, wow, in the ground. Yeah, I can definitely still learn new things. But, all right, so how's our setup going, boss?
Well, you'll get to tell them a little bit about what that is. Show that off.
Oh, this is the one that controls that. Okay.
Yes.
So,
you
yes.
can just show them the remote.
This is
a show them over here.
Remote control that controls the sluice setup. It turns the water on. It changes the water speed. It's like high tech as you can get for I mean, I love it. And I think this was originally meant for garage doors or something, wasn't it?
No, this costs a little money.
All right, so let me switch the camera back over to that one, and we'll see about getting this thing starticated. And
click on the chat, it'll get rid of that, so it makes the picture bigger.
okay, so click anywhere on the chat, or
there should be at the top. It'll say hide current comment.
Okay, hide current. There we go. Alrighty, and that one.
Yeah.
Okay, there we are, and okay, so we got JP up in the house there. I'm going to be focused over there, so if anybody makes a witty comment or got something cool to say, let me know, and we'll get this thing rolling. Should I hit start, or are we going to splash all over the TV?
You got to come over here and look at the control box to see where you're at.
Okay.
It's on. You just got to go up.
Okay, so
yeah. Hey.
How high is home?
Oh, okay. We're going up to around 70.
70. Okay.
There you go.
All right. Now, is this? Oh, look at that. And well, you are looking at that. Isn't that awesome? Okay, so.
Bean says it's ribbed for his pleasure.
Well, if you want to come over and drag your stuff across it later, we'll leave it set up. Okay. Now,
make sure you, like Mikey J says, make sure you get the dirt wet before you put it in there.
Already got it over here wet now, brother.
This little sluice here is called Heck of a Sluice, and you can buy it pre-set up like this. You'll need your own pump from Home Depot, right?
No, but they don't.
It doesn't come set up?
Well, yeah.
Okay.
Well, I don't know because this is a trial room, so this is
Ow, cool.
Yeah.
All right, y'all ain't never seen this junk before then. Cool. Forget you were over here.
Now he's got
because it's going to get cool.
Yeah, this is just a neat sluice. We'll just put it that way.
It's nifty. Yeah, it's a heck of a sluice. Whoopsie.
No, you're good. You're good.
Okay, so throw some dirt in there, man.
No. Hey, this is your show, brother.
Oh, all right. I get to be the dirt master. Nobody's called me that since college. Okay, so big spoonfuls, little spoonfuls. What do you think?
Yeah, just spoonful at the very top.
And okay, to touch it in there. And,
yeah, you're fine.
Okay, now you're increasing the water flow so that there's, what did you call it? Exchange. Because I can see, but y'all can't, but right up here at the top where everything starts in, it kind of builds up here and it's slowly working its way over and down through the riffles. So there's that exchange as it's moving out. Hopefully we don't see gold all the way down at the end, but if we do, we can adjust our angle or our water flow or both.
Right.
Okay. And yeah, things seem to be dancing around in there really nicely.
I see gold already.
Oh yeah, up here in these.
That's the identifier, Matt, which you can.
Oh yeah, that is killer.
Okay.
Hopefully it's showing up good.
No.
Yeah, you can see it.
Yeah. All right, well, let's get some more of this goldy goodness in there. Now this machine, when it's set up right and the water and the angle and all of this is perfect, you could really process some stuff through here. I mean, I'm like putting a spoon on and waiting, but you could keep spooning and spooning, couldn't you?
Yeah.
Okay. See? So in prospecting, you can always keep spooning.
Now what you watch is your riffles filling up. You got to give them time to exchange and kind of clean out.
Okay.
And not kind of overwork it. What'd you say, JP?
What's that?
You kind of want your riffles here to clean out just a little bit before you put another one.
Yeah, but that won't take that long.
Yeah, you're good.
And it almost seems like it could be going a little stronger. You know, so all that's hanging up here, but
Park Rat Jeff says hello. He can't leave comments from his phone.
Hey, Jeff.
General.
General.
Tell you what, if y'all get the chance to hang out with the general, you should take it for sure. And he's got a great place in Austria. I mean, get to know him. He'll invite you out. You could be having an awesome time. Super funny, very smart. And the chick's digging. Look, there's a nice piece right there. At least I think it's a piece.
I'd turn the water up some more.
There's a lot of pieces up there.
Oh, yeah. All right. Okay.
If you can.
I suck as a cameraman on a loose hand.
And of course, you don't want to see any of that down here. And I like this kind of setup. I mean, you're not really going to lose anything if you blow the gold out of the sluice. It's still down here for you to go through later.
Yeah, do it again.
Yeah.
But that's the thing about it is look how small the pieces that are sitting up at the top are. And they're still sitting there even after you put more scoops on top of them. So,
I mean, and this little setup, you could live in your station wagon and still do this for entertainment.
Yeah. Trying to get it set back up on the ground here.
Detect Dig smile. Hello.
Hey, Peter! Welcome aboard, brother! Welcome aboard! We're sluicifying.
PA Relic Hunters.
Yay! Oh, there's some more of that. Oh, see, I thought that was some kind of little gem, and it's the wing nut.
Yeah.
I keep looking at that going, it's shining! Oh, no. Wouldn't that be mean to make gold-colored wing nuts for these things just to mess with people?
Yes, Bean, the water is recirculating.
Oh, my God. Yeah. Oh, my.
Let's hope we don't blow that out the bottom.
No.
But now, I don't know if they can see down here. Yeah, they can. I see a lot of black sand left, but not a lot of heavy rocks. And the gold, it's surprising enough, even under pressure like this, it just wants to drop to the bottom. All right.
It's 19.3 times heavier than anything else.
You can see the exchange. I hope you can see that, how the rocks are building up again, but then getting ready to... That's
Digging it back says, which company provides the best dirt? Gold Bay, Vendetta, and...
Hey, maybe me. Because I know when I get home, I'm going to have at least 4 buckets of that pay dirt.
Thomas 907's got a good bag.
Oh, yeah. You can't go wrong with that. He's a super guy. He's got a great attitude.
Yeah, Thomas 907.
But any of these people in the prospecting community, just like in the detecting community, are happy to sit down with you and talk shop. You know, and that's invaluable, especially when you're learning. Oh, yeah, look at it all.
Lost Ways says they've used Felix pay dirt but haven't tried the others.
So now a big question for me would be, that bag we used wasn't marked with anything as to how much gold might be in it. So, you know, our end result here is going to be a complete surprise.
PD Sand Digger.
Let's see if I can get this all down to the corner. Hey, Frankie! Welcome aboard, brother. Look at me. I'm goldifying. Or sluicicating. Yeah, that's it. And getting impatient about it. There we go. Let's get some. Not sure how to get that stuff out of there. I know I'm probably doing the wrong thing here. But...
You should have a squirt bottle around there somewhere.
Oh, yeah. I saw him with a squirty squirt. Put the spoon up and see if I can. These legs kind of get in the way, or maybe that's just the newbie in me talking. All right, where's the squirty bottle? There he is. We need a squirticator. And a tip on how to get this out of here with those legs in the way.
Turn it sideways.
Turn it sideways. Come over in the bar.
Okay. I just wanted people to be able to see it, but okay, so. And then just. All right, so squirt it down.
Okay.
All right. Oh, it's got to be upside down. All right.
And get your riffles out of the way.
Mm-hmm. And again, anything I'm doing wrong here is okay because it's all over this catch basin. So it's not like it's going to go down the drain. Alrighty. So that's that. Then the next big question I would have, and maybe some other people do too, if they're not doing this regularly, how long do you let your sluice run after you're done with your dirt? I mean, it would seem to me if you let it run too long, the gold would get blown out too.
Well, after there's just going to come a time that nothing's going to move.
Yeah, see.
See, now, is it okay to poke around the stuff at the top?
Wait.
Before I stick a finger in there.
I wouldn't. I just turn the water off and pull the mat out. And
you pretty much won't mess with none of this, or definitely nothing in the riffle section below. Never get your fingers below here.
Okay.
Never. It will cause a disruption.
But I mean, I don't know if they can see that on camera, but there's a whole lot of gold up in there.
Yes, there is. That's why we're not going to disturb it.
It looks pretty yellow.
Yeah.
And we're just going to...
Oh, thank God. I had to pee so bad. Man, the sound is like... See, they're trying not to do the pee-pee dance on camera. And it shakes everything. All right. That's cool. We definitely see gold up in the top. I don't know if I'm seeing any down in this bottom section here, if that's on camera. Yeah.
It is now.
Yeah, so I guess we just let it drip drain for a few seconds. Okay, now's where Jeff's going to take over because I ain't never handled a sluice this size before.
She won't hurt you. She's gentle.
Hey, Papa Rouse, good to see you here, brother. Oh, let me look back through some of the comments here. So I made sure to say hi to everybody. Oh, I love it when somebody makes that sound and it wasn't my fault. I only hear splash. Uh-oh. I'm like, okay. Oh, good stuff. Hey, Rob, you guys all rested up from the trip? I know by the time I got here yesterday, I was dog tired. And I was tired of listening to my car make that noise. But it turns out I most likely just need new front wheel bearings. So we'll get those taken care of in the next day or so. And then let me go ahead and switch the camera back to me so y'all can see my loveliness. There we go. Oh, and we'll plop myself down for a second. Alrighty. So, alright. Jeff's making all the maneuvers to get things set up. The link should be pinned at the top of the comments. If anybody... Let me take a look at the top of the comments. If anybody wants to come up on screen and say hey or help entertain or whatever, yep, it's the very top of the comments there. So feel free to come on up and we'll turn this into a real park rat party. Ooh, ooh. I guess that's how the kids do it, right? Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, well, I don't know.
I have no idea.
Just Be Cool Metal Detecting, welcome aboard. And Heath Doty wants you to text him my email when you get time. That's fairly simple too. It is parkrapmetal-detecting@gmail.com. It's all one big word. Oh, Jeff going out with Denise again tomorrow, doing another locker. That should be cool. Now, the water's not actually going uphill, Rob. It starts at the top of the hill and then eases on down. Yeah, I'm going to need to put in a catheter while I do that. You know that's right, Peter. That might not be a bad idea, you know. Go right into somebody's snuffer bottle. Awesome stuff. Yeah, you don't see any takers to come up on screen, so... Now, of course, if I were to hit paste again, it should put that right there, yeah. So, just in case one of y'all's feeling squirrely. Oh, goodness. All right. He's working on that. That gives me a chance to suck a butt. That's what the kids say, right? We got 30 people in here. That is amazing. Please remember to hit that thumbs up so that YouTube knows people like me. We got one thing in the private chat. Mikey V is here. Awesome stuff. All right. He says, yo. That's absolutely true, Denise. That's why I like making chicks laugh, because I know there's always a little chance they're going to piddle themselves. That's absolutely true, Denise. That's why I like making chicks laugh, because I know there's always a little chance they're going to piddle themselves.
YouTube.
Hey, what's going on?
That's absolutely true. Peter, you got
YouTube.
You got a
There, is that better?
Yeah,
Yep.
that's it.
Had to find the mute button.
How have you been doing, brother?
Oh, pretty good. My daughter had a concussion, so I've been home getting caught up on videos and everything with dealing with that. So
yeah, and she's a teenager.
Yeah. Well, not yet. She's 11. So.
Oh, I hope she doesn't lose her ability to roll her eyes at you. That would be terrible.
No, she's doing good. So a little scary the first couple days, but after that it was good.
Yeah. Now, have you done any panning or prospecting yourself, Peter?
No, I never. The first time I watched it, I watched Brewers, Jeff doing it, and I thought, man, that's pretty neat doing it live.
It is so cool. If you get a chance, get you some pay dirt, and like I say, the pan sets you can get from Bass Pro, and it is so freaking exciting. You know, you want to have the camera going, because if you're doing this alone and the wife and kids are doing other stuff, you definitely don't want to lose that excitement into the wind. You want that captured. It is a great feeling. You know, I can still remember that very first moment seeing that, and it was like, oh yeah, that's life changing. You know, you start having those dreams of yourself out in the woods, bringing in, I'm going to put an ounce a month and baths, and you know, you just, you know.
No, the closest I got was we went to this place and they had this little slough. And you bought a bag of sand that had gemstones in it, and the kids threw it in.
Yeah, we've done that when we've been down at like Sevierville. My wife likes the gem hunting stuff, you know. So she's got a couple bags of gems at home she hasn't gone through, you know. But it's all micro stuff, and I didn't know about the black lights till yesterday, so I'm going to get a set of those on order. And that would be freaking awesome to get her excited about something outdoorsy like that, because then there's one more thing we can kind of do together besides going out to eat. or deciding I need more shorts or a haircut or, any of that other stuff that occupies her time.
So you're on the top of your loop now, right?
How's that? What do you mean?
Well, on your travels.
Yeah.
Yep.
You're gonna start back down, right?
I'm at the pinnacle point here, and that's pretty cool. Jeff got the mat out and already rinsed it off, and heck yeah! So all of that's gone into a little bucket now, or
Yep.
All right.
Bucket.
Then we'll get on to the next step. Cha-huh. Yeah, get into it, man. Get you some pay dirt. Get from a guy like 907. I've worked with his pay dirt. I know it's good. So I can definitely vouch for that. That's the only brand I've tried so far.
You just did an Okie prospecting.
Ooh, there you go. And we're going to have some results on that momentarily.
But that was a donation bag, so you can't really buy that bag. So
you
can't expect to get.
Well, it is what it is.
It is what it is.
Yeah.
That's not one of those where you.
So you haven't seen any leprechauns there yet to get
No, not yet. There was
a sighting last night.
There was a leprechaun of many hats over at JP's, and then he turned into a leper klutz and burned his hand. That's the fancy bowling glove. Yeah.
Yeah, I stumbled putting some wood in the wood stove and.
Dude, so lucky you didn't burn your beard.
Yeah, that's why I burned my hand, because that's what supported me. So
yeah,
it could have been like a lot worse.
Yeah, don't land on the face. That's your moneymaker.
Don't burn a beard.
Oh shoot! I don't even know what that sound was.
What was your notification flicker?
Yeah, no, that was a whole different notification though. That was.
Oh, Danny Boy just digging says he's on his way down south.
Woo-hoo. Well, he's so far up north, everything's down south.
Oh.
I think he's in what? Massachusetts or something like. He's up north there.
Yeah, I'm getting sick of the snow, but this week it's supposed to be 60 degrees, so.
Last night it got down to 14 degrees. And this little heater behind me had no problem keeping this place toasty warm. So, hats off to the makers of the. I don't even recognize the brand on it, but.
Lasco.
No, that's a Lasco?
That's a Lasco.
Yeah, it worked great, man.
They make good fans.
So. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I remember. I miss the old fans, though. You kind of feel sorry for kids who can't sit in front of it and sound like they're in a helicopter by talking through it. That was always fun.
Yeah, the Darth Vader.
We had one of those box fans set up in the window when we were kids because it was freaking hot, and of course we didn't have air conditioning. And it was doing its thing. It started raining, and we loved that because it was blowing in cold air. When the rain got strong and hit the fan, and the fan was shooting sparks out into the room and caught the carpet on fire. And thankfully, Mom was there to see it and knew it wasn't one of us playing around with our lighters or matches. So it's nice when something burns and Patrick doesn't get in trouble for it.
It's like a rock band show then.
Yeah, really. Oh, man. And Krista says she almost got impaled by a huge icicle today. Isn't romance wonderful?
Ouch.
Oh, man. All right, so what are we doing, Jeff?
I am getting the pan emptied so you can do your finishing process.
Ooh, I'm going to do the finishing process. I like that. Makes me feel special.
Or do you want to do blue ball?
I'd like to see the blue bowl in action. Oh, I think that's cool, and it requires less skill. That's right up my alley.
We can do that.
Might have been Chris Blue.
And yeah, we still got a good crowd rolling in here. I can't believe we've been on for 45 minutes already.
Time flies when you're having fun.
Oh, absolutely. I'm just used to having fun with somebody else being in charge. This is like, it's not often I get out unsupervised, so awesome. I don't do well unsupervised. Here we go. And we got Christaboo. What's up, girl? Yeah. You been having a good day?
Other than the icicle.
Yeah. That could be kind of a downer.
I'm 5'2", and that thing was 5'6".
I remember that stuff as a kid, man, up in Maine. I mean, those things can put a hurting on you. We used to have sword fights with them and get bruises. You know,
yeah, this thing was big, and it came back when I went to go knock it down. It flew up my head.
Ooh.
Rolled it away just in time.
Don't pick on the icicles. This is how we learn.
Mm-hmm.
It was bad. Yeah, it had to come down, though. It had to come down.
All right, let me see here. He's setting up the lighting system. Now, the same pump that was used on the sluice is now getting prepped over to the blue bowl, and that takes a different kind of water speed. But what it's going to do is spin everything out of the bowl and down through the center hole, leaving all the gold and probably a little bit of black sand down in the bottom. And
I don't know why I thought you said blue ball.
Wishful thinking.
I did.
So it's like a toilet.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool, though.
That's it. It's a turdlet for all the junk you don't want. Oh, look, 12-volt battery setup and everything. This is cool. And you really could do this out of the back of your car if you were traveling along and knew all the rules and regulations.
It's all creek bank friendly because it's closed.
Self-contained.
Yeah, it's self-contained, so you can take it pretty much anywhere.
And that means you can use as much jet dry as you want without messing with the environment.
Exactly. I can't stand seeing people use jet dry on the creek.
Oh, man. That would be kind of cringeworthy.
It happens. There's a few people that do it.
Longer. I got to get closer to the camera.
All right, he's still getting things situated. In the meantime, let's dance. No, let's not. I can't really dance. I more look like I just can't find my keys. You know, that's my dancing right there. It's
Russian digger.
Oh, Russian digger, how are you doing? Hope things are okay for you over there. Charlie from Digging It Back will be right back. How fitting is that? Awesome. Yes, treasure extractors, less skill is always good, especially for the new people. You know, if you've got to spend a few extra bucks to get it done simple and right, it's worth it.
No, jet dry will kill things.
Yeah.
Kill fish.
Yeah, never accept the jet dry challenge. It tastes like crap too. So. Now watch, somebody will start a jet dry challenge.
Park Rat told me.
All you got to do is put stupidity out there and people will do it. All right. You just put water on the table and watch. I'm going to snort a line of jet dry. Can you do that? The funny thing is the people who fall for that are people we didn't need in the chain anyway. Ooh, I hear the pump going. Oh, that looks beautiful. Let me.
I got to level up and everything.
Let me switch cameras here, and
it's not set up yet.
Well, okay. Let me not switch cameras here.
I just got to go way down.
Says Jeff got a stack of stickers in his back pocket that he's going to show later.
Jeff is the sticker man, okay?
No. Every time I see him on a live, he's bringing stickers out of everywhere.
Dude, I swear, You could put him down naked in the middle of the woods and talk about a channel. He'll find a sticker on him somewhere. It's like, I don't know where you had that one stashed, but the helicopter looks cool. Yeah. That's a nod to Mayhem Prospecting. Awesome channel and killer stickers. You know, I make stickers, so when I saw his shape like the helicopter, it was like, why didn't I think of that? Man, those do look cool. Yeah, Petey Sandigger. I want to try some of them lawn brownies. You go right ahead. Bath salts, yeah. People are so stupid. And I just don't get it. All right. He's making sure the blue bowl is level. It's got little tabs on it with little turny feet on the bottom, and it is designed to fit on top of a bucket. So you can have your bucket, your pump, your battery on the outside, the blue bowl on top of that, perfectly leveled, and really you're processing everything inside of a 3x3 or smaller area, getting all your work done. So say you've been out all day doing your stuff, you can literally sit around the campfire at night or under the light from the awning on your motorhome or whatever it is you got and do your processing with the blue bowl or one of them angled swirl bowls or even just sitting there panning. As long as you got good light, that is key. Mm-hmm. And good light does not always mean strong light. Sometimes the strong light seems to overpower everything and you miss the little nuances that you're looking for in those gold flecks. So I've seen Jeff a couple of times turn down the intensity of the light and things have shown up a lot better. And I think that's just one of those things you kind of learn as you go, you know, some experimentation and finding too much gold in your tailings. But he's got his system dialed in and, you know, I think that's something I could do too. So,
well, that just goes back to the pan colors. Some people see the gold better in different colored pans as well. Yeah. So.
Now, Danny boy, the battery is outside of the water chambers. It's not in the bucket. It's not in the overflow bin because you don't want your battery submerged underwater. So basically, they're using like a car battery with some clips, and that runs the pump, and it'll run it for an awful long time. If you're out there boondocking, you could probably recharge your battery with a little solar panel setup, or by hooking it to your vehicle and running your vehicle for a while. You know, but you can. There you go. There's that gotta pee sound again.
I hear it.
And so, what do you think is the best color pans to be using, or does it really depend on like the size of the gold?
It's an individual. It's individual preference. It's whatever you see better at.
Yeah, I guess everybody's sense of color is a little bit different.
You know? And sometimes people say the blue pans make the gold show up better.
How come nobody makes a gold pan?
No.
I mean, you know, for the young people with the really sharp eyes, if you're between 15 and 22, use the gold pan. Give the rest of us a fighting chance. Alrighty, we are going to switch the cameras, and y'all get to see this thing in action. It's cool, and you're live. Okay.
Make that one big.
Ready? How do I make that particular one big?
Go down to the bottom.
Just click the first square.
Okay, there we go.
Or that square, yeah.
All right. And could I make it even bigger, or?
Yeah, just click the first square on the left.
This one. Oh, ripping good. Okay, so the water is flowing now, or no?
No, I need to squirty. Back.
Okay, yep.
Watch the knife up.
All right.
All
right, so he's squirting all the excess out of there because you don't want to miss anything. He's got it put in the blue bowl and kind of evened it out in there. Now this blue bowl has a new type of bottom to it. What is it? A silicone?
Yep, silicone mat.
Silicone mat that the gold loves to stick to, and the only really way to get it off there is with one of these silicone brushes. Which, and you know, you can get this at the dollar store if you want to learn about doing this stuff on a budget. Again, reach out to someone in the community. People love to talk shop and share their knowledge with the rest of us. So if you're thinking about it, think you might be thinking about it, reach out to someone and start learning. As long as you're learning, you're doing good. All right, now that's looking okay.
The glares.
Yeah, the glare from the light is really kind of washed that out.
I have to change the camera angle.
Yeah.
So, Pat, that's what I do when I do my beer to get the proteins to separate from the mash.
Yeah.
Yeah, you do a centrifugal force, and it goes out to the sides.
Now you can see how that dirt's moving around,
Mm-hmm.
and it's amazing to me because you think this stuff is so heavy that it wouldn't move unless you had an extreme amount of water pressure, but it does the job. The people who designed this knew what they were doing, and I bet you people back in the 1800s wish they had this stuff to work with.
Yeah, just think how much stuff they missed.
Yep. Okay. Yep. Well, I think back in the day they actually did use moss, didn't they? All right. Yeah, that's looking good. You can turn that your way so you can see. Uh-oh. What happened?
You turn the screen off.
How?
You go to see the little red box at the bottom.
Yep.
Click it.
And we're back.
Now you gotta switch cameras.
Now I gotta switch cameras again.
Because you turn. I'm on standby.
There we go. All right. Now I just won't touch anything because, you know, that looks cool. And from what I see on the computer, it all looks like gold.
Yeah, it's looking like a lot of gold to me.
Oh, yeah, but you can actually, in the live version here where I'm standing, you can actually see it. You know, and a lot of this blackness here where my finger is pointing to, that's the actual mat that's on the bottom. So even though it looks like it's filled with black sands, pretty much what you see in this colorized swirl is what's left from where we started.
All right, you'll notice these little fingers start making a little design to it.
All right.
That is awesome.
Crunk it up a little bit. Now, with a setup like this, Jeff, is there such a thing as too much water pressure?
Yes.
So
with the blue bowl, it's very finicky. The controller really made a huge difference with using this device on the amperage from the battery. But it's very finicky on water flow. The main goal is to keep your water down about an inch to 3/4 from the top, and let it do what it does.
So, and that's the high speed level, really. Because if you turn the speed down, that line's going to drop down even more, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're kicking about 58.
Things are moving along good.
You got a good
Mm-hmm.
movement.
And there is already jet drying all this water.
And you see all this gold already showing on the map. It's not moving.
That's amazing.
Are sitting there going around, but that gold is not moving.
Yeah. That's cool stuff. See, yeah, almost makes you want to wear a silicone suit and just roll around in the river because something's going to stick to you. I would imagine. Yeah. Oh, some good crowd. Yeah, it does look cool, Bean. This is fun and exciting for me, and over the next few days, I'm going to be learning so much. And I can't say it enough. Learning is key, man. You've got to keep learning, keep growing. Oh yeah. Yeah, we're good. Okay, so jet dry is normally used in your dishwashing machine to help keep from getting spots on your glasses and dishware and stuff. But what it does in this case is it helps break the surface tension of the water so that your finer golds don't float and go away. But again, when you've got your system set up right, anything that would blow out of the bowl or out of the sluice, you've still got captured. You can go through that again later and see if you missed anything. Yeah, it's just sitting there, Charlie. It's like, why aren't we all doing this? You know? No, I had to start a detective channel. Dummy.
This is the first live showing of this mat ever installed in a blue bowl.
That is killer.
So you've seen it here first, guys.
Drum and Detect. Colin Borden, good to see you here.
Of course, this is a prototype once again. We're testing equipment.
How do I make Heath a mod?
You got to be in YouTube.
Okay, so I can do that here, right?
Yeah, you got to go to your phone, go to YouTube.
Yep. Okay, let me. Bingo.
Do you want to know what jet dry is used for?
Yeah, I just explained that to her.
Yeah.
Okay, so
I was seeing why it was retracted. That's what I was trying to find out what Heath was wanting to be a moderator for.
Yeah, I'm trying to work on that right now.
I'd tell him to go get flipped.
Okay, now this is new to me. Heath, add moderator.
Heath Doty.
Alrighty, Heath, you are set, brother.
It'll be 1995.
Mm-hmm. All right.
He'll post his Cash App here in just a second.
He has a wrench off with their heads. I don't know if I've ever had a troll. I'm gonna go ahead and make a bunch of people moderators because if I do more live streams, then I'm gonna want people here to watch out for them trolls and take care of them. Yep.
We should have classified that down just a little bit.
Yeah. Even a little more, huh?
Well, we got a few big chunks, but all the black sands have worked out of the bowl.
Okay,
that is awesome.
That quick?
That quick. No panning required. And all your gold is right there on the bottom. What you see, guys, there, all over the bottom, that's all gold.
Okay. You got enough for a tooth.
Hell yeah. Now I need about 6 more.
About 3 grams for a tooth.
And let me brush some of this.
Okay, yeah, then I'm going to need a lot more. Let me see back up here. There's Rob. I want to make him a mod because anything I do, Rob's always there for me. And he types fast, which is awesome. Hey, Danny boy, we'll make Danny a mod too.
You hear me? The scissors over there, brother?
Skizzers.
Up here.
Oh,
yep.
There we go.
Skizzers.
So is that little bits of gold still floating on top?
No, anything on top would be a cigarette ash that just fell off my cigarette.
All right, you gotta keep that.
Mark Miller said he fell asleep. Okay, here it comes, Bean. Paste. There's the link. All right. throw that link back in there. Oh, I definitely want to make Petey a mod. He's a buddy. I can trust him. Yeah. Yeah, JP.
Jeez, it's hard to get that gold to move off that mat.
Maybe just burn the mat.
No, it'll come. Silicone on silicone will make it move.
I'm letting that one go.
I was waiting.
I'm just letting it go. It's like, we still get another hour before it's, not family friendly.
Usually Blue Ball sessions come late at night. They
get a little racy.
Yeah, because you got to make it squirt.
Yeah.
Old birthday bash memories.
Yes, sir. If you're not getting wet, you're not doing it right. That's a prospector's motto.
That's it. We'll start putting that on stickers and shirts.
You're not getting wet, you're not doing it right. All right.
My guess is gonna be. I think that's all gold in there.
No, there's some big rocks in there as well.
Oh yeah, you can definitely see some big rocks.
All right, guys. Also, with a blue bowl, anything over 30 mesh usually won't work its way up the throat and out of the blue bowl.
Those are little dinky holes. Little dinkies.
It's probably a half gram.
I would say JP's about pretty close. By the time you get the silver shot and the other copper out of there, yes, sir.
Well, I guess that depends on who does the final cleanup. If you're putting it in my hands, let's call it a 0.15. But that's okay. I'm going to do it over a safety pan.
See, there was no guarantee because it was a donation bag. Yeah. So therefore, whatever gold's there is there.
It's all a pleasure.
Yeah.
And I don't care.
This is a fun bag.
If you went through and you did some panning out of the stream, if you got, 5 or 6 little flecks in there, that's good stuff. Snuffer it up, fill your pan again, and get more.
See, this was my neighbor's bag, and he doesn't prospect, but he wanted to donate to the cause, and he won this bag from Okie, so I'm tasked with cleaning it up, so we got to make a video with it.
There you go.
It benefited both of us.
So your neighbor won the bag from that giveaway?
Yeah. Danny
That's
Hall.
crazy. That's crazy.
That is awesome.
Well, he did make quite a sizable donation too.
Mark the Berg Hunter says it's going to be 3/4 of an ounce. Don't I wish, man?
If you'll entertain a while,
all right,
I gotta take the blue ball apart.
That would pretty much cover the cost of repairing my car. Dang it! I shut that thing off again because kind of short bussy that way. Let's go.
Don't get
ready, and everybody's back. See. I'm learning as I go.
Don't get water in your phone.
Yeah, last I checked, my find was waterproof. Heath says that he won a bag from him as well.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, you always have the hopeful thinking, Danny. It's like, like I said, the first time I saw that gold in the pan, my head is filled with dreams of, great riches. And, it's like I know we're not even in that day and time, but I could see myself walking into town with a burro coming behind me going, belly up to the bar, boys. Drinks are on me. You better not come near the lost rat mine unless you fitting to die. Yeah. Treasure hunting, Southwest
2.3 grams.
My shot in the dark. Now to look at that, honestly, I would have guessed like 3, but again, I got no super experience at this. So PD says 1.2. 0.812.
Looks like more than I have.
Practical Ken, welcome, Ken. Thanks for showing up. If y'all could please remember to hit that thumbs up, that sure would help a brother out. We got 38 thumbs up right now, 26 in the chat. That is freaking outstanding, especially for a poor old rat like me. I can feel the love. 2.3.
Hey, I'm gonna head out. The time change. I hate the time change.
Did the time change?
Yeah.
I must have slept through it.
No, you were still at the bar.
Oh. Okay, I drank through it then. Hey, either way, the bar's always helping somebody. Remember that on Saturday nights, 9 o'clock, head on over to JP's bar. Everything stays family friendly until 10 o'clock. Then they let me on screen. So
yeah, the Clarks have the prelim.
Yes.
Now, Parker, you got to tell them they get to the JP's bar through JP Lawns and More YouTube channel.
That's true. JP Lawns and More. You'll see him in there in the comments. Just go ahead and hit him. Like, subscribe, get those notifications. You don't want to miss out on a good time at the bar. Lots of great people showing up there. Each and every one of them seems to love America a little bit more every week, and that is always awesome.
All right. You guys have a good evening.
Take it easy, Peter.
Keep the gold dropping.
Good to see you, brother.
See you.
I don't know. I think a gram's around 65 or 66 right now, isn't it?
I think so.
Yeah. It's, constantly fluctuating, but
1975 an ounce, so 63.50.
Yeah. Yes, I will be doing the Zoom party this week, Petey, from right here at the compound. So, hope y'all are able to show up for that. And remember, that's off YouTube, it's off Facebook, it's all off the books, nothing gets recorded. Show up, be yourself, say the wrong thing, everybody gets over it, and we move on through our week. That's pretty much the gist of it. We started that as a way to keep ourselves occupied when all the lockdowns and stuff were happening, and it just kind of stuck and caught on. So that's 7 p.m. Wednesdays Eastern time. Goes till about midnight, sometimes later. I think this week we had our earliest ever, ending at like 11. But had stuff to do on the next day. 64 earlier, Joe Holt, thank you for showing up. That's a new name on me, so let me see if I can go ahead and go to his channel. No subscribers, no videos. All right, let me know when you do, and I'll be there for you. All right. Yeah. Yeah, plugs. Yeah, no sensitivity. Be strong and get along. Yeah. Or hit a bong and get along. Either way works. That's the wonderful thing.
Just do it.
Candy Boy's wife says he still has to be in lockdown. Man. Well, thankfully she's bringing the eating challenges to you.
We do have a hot sauce.
Hot sauce. Ooh.
Hot sauce. Have you tried any of the hot sauces he's got there?
Not yet, but apparently it's on our list of things to do.
Okay.
So, I still haven't gotten over the nightmares from the Advent tastings. But if we're going to be doing that this week, y'all are going to be seeing some really funny faces because you know how that stuff affects me. That's nice to have a good run of people in here. All right, so what we doing, Jeff?
Waylon.
Oh, cockamoo. I got to stand up because
I really wasn't built for kneeling. I'm more of a leader, you know. Ooh. He's working it down to a smiley. That's a technical term for you newbies.
You're talking like a seasoned vet.
I do that. We were out camping somewhere, and I'm like, oh, look, it's a little hermit crab. And my wife's like, no, it's a whatever it was, you know? And then the people at the campsite over there next to us were like, oh, it's a hermit crab. And I'm like, no, this is a hermit crab's totally different. And she's like, look at you trying to sound like an expert. It's like, hey, I learned from you. I mean, if I can't be instant expert with strangers, what is the point of talking to strangers? Yeah, thumbs up, everybody. I appreciate that. Still got 24 here in the live after an hour. Benzo's number 7 hot sauce, Mikey J says. I think there's some of that in the house, right?
Yep.
That's the stuff that you put the Geiger counter near?
No, it's not as hot as you'd think. It's just got a lot of flavor.
Yeah, I know. I was intimidated by those toothpicks you had last time.
Yeah, it's not as hot as this.
Ooh.
That's the dragon's breath.
Oh, that's the one that comes with the roll of toilet paper. You know it's going to be good.
That's the one in
Oh,
the
Lord.
refrigerator behind you. That one's in the refrigerator behind you, bro.
I haven't opened my number 7 sauce yet. I need it.
I got some Tums in the bedroom there, so I'll be preparated for that. Ooh, speaking of preparation,
that stuff.
Maybe I should get some preparation H for that too.
And I also have a package I won from Sean in the Pack. He makes hot sauce, and he's going to be sending a bunch of samples down so we can try them out.
As bad as I want those to be gold, they're pyrite.
Now, Mark Duncan over at Ram Detecting makes his own hot sauce. I haven't had the chance to try any of that, but I know that him and Swifty from Treasure Hunting with Swifty get together sometimes and do the hot sauce tastings, and I've gotten in on that a couple of times with like hot cheeses and stuff. But they're a couple of fun guys to hang out with. If you haven't checked out their channels, definitely get over there and check them out. Treasure Hunting with Swifty and Ram Detecting. And we've got Jacob and Joe Show. Welcome aboard. Thanks for showing up. Hear that number 7 hot sauce can remove dried paint. Well, if you've eaten it first, I imagine it would. Yeah. Yeah. Tux medicated pads. You know it. All right.
I'm finishing it up right as we speak.
All right. Then we'll switch the camera over and.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's outside. Glad I got woken up for this. Thanks for being here, Mark. You and Mikey both. I really appreciate that. So cool.
I didn't have Swifty. Got him now, though.
Yeah. And he does a lot of stuff on TikTok and a lot of shorts lately. But I mean, his stuff is, he's making cool finds and he's making some really funny videos and shorts. So I think, like all of us, he's got that spirit of just embracing the fun of what he's doing. And that's one of the things I love about watching Swifty's stuff. Okay, it says, run the sluice over your ass after you eat that sauce. Planning on doing that anyway. There's probably enough gold dust floating around in his camper to make me a millionaire. All right, you getting the camera set?
You should be set.
All right, we switched the camera angle again, and let's take a look at what we ended up with here.
Did you just find is that a Morgan or a piece that he found in that video? Holy
that was a Morgan.
Morgan?
And
He
that
hasn't got
thing
dirt off it yet, but
was incredible condition it was in.
It's like, and I can't think of anybody more deserving.
1888. Holy cow.
Yep. That is absolutely incredible find. And whether it's a Morgan or a Franklin or a Walk-in Liberty, man, when you find a $50 or $1 coin like that, it's looking really good in there. There it is. So he's zoomicating in on the pile. Now that'll have to be snuffered out of there, and then we'll put it into another little bowl and dry it, probably with a candle or a little torch or something like that, just enough heat to.
Drying bowl right beside you to show them.
Yep, but I'm not on camera. So, oh yeah, no, yeah, you're right. Oh, there it is. I forget that other camera moves. So there's the drying bowl right there, and you get the last of your stuff down in there. That smiley you saw in the pan. He'll try to get that out and rinse out as much of the black sand as possible, and then apply some heat to the bottom and let the sucker dry, and then do your way up.
Yep.
So we're getting closer to that step.
Switch back. We're ready for that.
Alrighty. Good stuff.
You can go back to the other camera.
I do look a lot thinner this way, don't I? Oh, okay. I guess I can switch back. All right. There we are. And we're back. I still look thin from this direction, too. Okay, Olin says 1.4. Looks like more than one, though. It does look like more than one. It looks like more than 1.5. And that's my inexperience of only having done 2 bags that were at least 1.5 each. So I might take a guess on this at 3 to 3.5. But there's a lot of good stuff in there. Okay, let's see who's... All right. Well, I just got a message from General Dighole. He's watching on his phone, so he can't make the comments with it. General's been visiting us from Austria. I spoke about him earlier, and his channel is live and active. Go and check out the awesome adventures that he has. This guy, you'll see him a lot of times in Rob's Sunday Morning Lives, and I mean, he finds Roman artifacts on the regular, stuff that is actually jaw-droppingly amazing. To live in a place like that and be able to hunt with, thousands and thousands of years old history has got to be incredible. And, I've got the opportunity to go and experience that, but I'm not sure if my wife's going to be down to clown with that trip. But we'll see.
Uh-oh.
Keeping my digits twisted.
Just bend the laptop over a little bit.
Okay, we're going to bring the laptop down here and see what he's doing. He's squirting down all the...
So did you get all the black sand out of it yet?
I've got a trick for that after it's dried.
Oh, you're just gonna magnet most of it?
Yep.
Okay.
Magnets are awesome.
Actually, we still got a little bit down in that as well.
Yeah. Get it all. Now,
all black sand.
Now, if someone were not into separating this out, if they were to actually melt down the gold, would that black sand separate from it or burn
It'll
off?
turn into slag.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can smelt it all.
Mm-hmm. So, yeah, again, going the lazy man way, I'd smelticate it. All right, now there's still a lot of water in this bowl, so he's going to let that settle and then dump the water out.
Everything going back into the same one. You got to take a spinny?
Oh, no, it's just the sound that gets to me. It's like it's a carryover from when I was 5, I think all of our biggest problems in life can be brought back to poor toilet training. Thanks, Mom. All right. Now, You're putting more jet dry in with that too?
Just so the little bit of water doesn't pick up none of the floaties at the bottom of this.
Okay. That's cool.
I don't want to pour floating gold out.
Shouldn't be any floating. There should still be jet dry in the water.
Well, I know, but I just put a drop in there to help me.
Oh, so you didn't put enough in there.
Yeah, I must have not had enough. I was pouring the water out and it was wanting to float. So
Chin. All right, so we got a bowl. Well, I'm not going to dump that out on my computer, but yeah, it's all down in the bowl now. And let me see if I can move this, and we'll try and get the laptop camera focalized on what's going on.
Where'd the lighter cater go?
Right there. Yep. Alrighty, there it is. Whoop. And put the torch to it. And what did I unplug? The camera. Yeah. Ooh. And that's another great thing. In the winter, this really helps add humidity to your environment so you don't get the dried out sinuses and extra dandruff and stuff, and the electric shock. Poor Jeff's been getting shocked every time he moves. It's like I still haven't gotten the first snap. He thought the sizzle of steak was good. The sizzle of gold is even better.
Yeah, but you gotta be careful and not to pop it out of there.
Oh, yeah.
I just throw the torch right down in the cup and do it that way.
Like a bunch of little seeds popping in. Mm-hmm.
We'll give it JP's torch.
The only problem, I got to be careful with the MAP gas is I don't melt the gold. But with the MAP gas, it only takes a second.
Mm.
Everybody's starting to think it's over a gram.
Mm-hmm. I don't know about that. Again, I would think like a 0.3 or something like that. Or do you need more?
Sticking with a half.
Alrighty, there we go. A little extra light on the subject. Now, I appreciate everybody showing up here for this. You're live when? Tomorrow?
Tomorrow night with a special guest.
At 9 o'clock. So
I wonder who that special guest is going to be.
It's a big surprise. Y'all are going to be floored. It's like just when you think you know everything about Jeff, you realize he got some connections, man. It's going to be awesome. So I hope everybody shows up for that because I can't be the only one y'all love.
We'll stop right there for a minute.
Alrighty.
Just don't touch the cup right now or you'll end up like me.
Yeah, very true. Just let her sit and smolder. And of course,
you know, there's a reason that this happened, and the reason it happened is floating down that river somewhere. This in my glove.
Yeah.
Now that was hilarious. I got to watch it transpire because I watched her throw the magnet and there went the glove with it, and I was like, oh. And it just, and it was like it was waving by as it floated down the river. She's like, uh-oh, I'm in trouble.
It's like, hey, they're only $20 gloves. You know.
The island boys coming.
Oh, no.
Looking good. And that's all. Well,
It'd take just a second. You can go back to.
All right, we can get back up to.
Oh,
no. We'll live.
We knocked it off.
Nobody got too dizzy, did you? All right, we're good. All right, still a good crowd in here. 30 people, 28 people. It fluctuates. Who's Marty's nuts about digging? Good to see you here, man. BC Treasure Trails, welcome aboard. BC, heck yeah. See?
And all the guys over here. Hey, guys.
Oh, Candu's going to guess 0.77. And 77 is my favorite number. That's what I should have guessed. Dang.
We've got a little work to do before we can show the reveal.
0.50.
Huh?
0.50.
0.50.
What I guessed. You can't guess that.
Hmm.
It's probably more.
All righty.
Get old Judy Kane. Old Judy. What's in my phone? Everything got quiet.
Yeah, well, this is why we keep extra people around. Keith is saying 1.25. That would be amazing. BC's 0.534210. That might be his phone number. I don't know.
8675309.
Oh, treasure hunting SWPA 0.223. Yeah, I think he likes his weapons. Yeah. That's it. And,
That's 223 ounces.
okay. I didn't know.
So that's
You with my glasses, I was thinking gauge. It was like, okay, yeah, I've got a 223.
that's
You know, for the AR-15s, right?
almost a quarter.
Mm-hmm.
That would be
All right, so there's some technical setup going on over here now
Okay, we're still moist.
with
A
a
little more heat.
scale here and these little catch pans and some paper. Who knew you could use the scales for that? I mean, the learning just never stops. It is outstanding.
Postage scales
Yep.
or gunsmithing scales, they all close to the same.
Mm-hmm. All right, you're going to put far to it. Yeah. Doug McClure, welcome, buddy. Thanks for showing up, man. What kind of scheme am I running this week? No, this isn't one of my snake oil live streams. This is all about gold. I'll help you deal with your aches and pains later. Moist. Love that word. Moist.
Mark.
I learned something once.
Can't remember what it was.
Wow, there's a lot of black sand in that.
Yeah. You know what amazes me, though, is you grabbed a beer and didn't get me one. I was like, man.
What kind of host? That ain't the host of the most.
Dang, man. All right. And it's a Pilsner. My faves. So, you know, at least I'll drink it. Look, he didn't even shake it up. That's caring.
You drink all those beers I left up there, bro?
Absolutely.
Hell yeah.
Of course, there wasn't. There's a
Like
few.
three. Might have been three left, maybe.
Yeah, you never know what's in the black sands. That's why I'm like bound and determined to learn as much as I can. Because when I did the other stuff at home, this came with my kit. It's one of these old magnificators with the tweezers on it. And when you look at those black sands up close, you can see little bits of like baby powder size pieces of gold in there. And it's like, okay, I can't get rid of that, but I don't know how to save it, but I know I ain't getting rid of it. You know, so
And there's a couple different ways of getting all of it. You can shock it or you can just melt it.
shock it?
Yeah, you heat it up and then throw it in cold water, and it'll let the gold release from it. They call it roasting.
Oh, edumacation, and you're getting it right here. That is awesome. How come you didn't tell me about that, man?
I figured you'd go over to Benzo Gold's channel and find out for yourself. That's where I learned.
Oh, okay. But, you're my resident guru. You're supposed to keep me up on these things, man.
That's JP's mining partner there. He's very wise, guys. So
what am I paying my tuition for? I got to learn this stuff on the streets.
You never know. You might one day be out there with
Yes, BC. Definitely. Yep. Magnet fishing for black sand.
Because the gold would stay attached to it.
Mm-hmm.
That's awesome. Okay,
still a little warm
on the warm side.
Yeah, on the warm side. So we're
all right. Hey, charts.
There
we go.
Charts.
Charts, everybody.
I drank enough last night for this morning.
Yeah.
I'm good.
Hey, you can't overdo it. And the older you get like me, the less you can overdo it.
We might have to knock off some for the black sand
we
don't separate it out.
It takes me all night to do what I used to do all night. Yeah. Teachers want to get paid, Pat. Well, I'm hooking him up. I'm doing the thing. It's cool. Guys, text you tomorrow to see if you could go Wednesday night. Okay. All right, they have separate conversations going, but I don't feel slighted, because I'm making in person. Now, this brush you're using here, let me show them this. Right now, he's brushing it out onto this folded piece of paper, and I guess that's just like a regular makeup brush.
Artist, just to paint.
So that's like from your rodeo clown days, then.
No.
Oh my Lord.
Not quite that bad of a day.
But yeah. Are you ever worried about like having fine gold stick in the brush and losing it that way?
No, it won't stick to that horsehair.
Oh,
I've never had it. I mean, you can sit there and do that all day and nothing comes out.
All right. So, learning there.
Brushes are very handy.
Mm-hmm. Now, at this point, you could the tapping.
You're going to use the magnet.
I am, but I'm just trying to spread it out a little bit, and I'm holding it over this container so nothing falls off.
Yeah, the slight tapping, it helps to separate the black sand from the gold. I learned this the last time I was here with him.
Especially some of the bigger.
Those bigger boogers.
Boogers.
Yeah. And that's just a little catch tray. Now, those are reusable, right? Or
yes.
do you not reuse them?
Yeah, you reuse them.
All right. So now you can see he's just trying to even it all out in the crack.
I'm going to make a crease down here so it doesn't come out this side no matter what.
All righty.
And that's where we'll pull our black sands to.
All right. And big old chunky magnet there.
Don't get it too close.
Yeah. And you can see how the paper got drawn right into it. So that black sand is more vicious than you.
And you just sit there and work the magnet up and down on that paper it's just like having it.
Yep.
See, it lost all that gold.
And you can see inside, but at least I can see from the inside how it's really separating. The gold is dribbling down toward the pile of goods, and that black sand is just peeling right off. Alrighty. Oh, look at that. Yeah. This is kind of like when we used to separate the seeds from our...
Hold the top of the paper up here,
okay.
Just so I can go back down.
Yep. Ooh.
Yeah. Well, no. Leave it. Pull the paper off. Just pull straight up.
Okay.
All right. Restart.
Okay. I'm not touching anything.
The crease moved.
You should make your screen big.
He crunkled his crease. Okay.
Yeah. Come up. Yeah.
And it's one of these here, right? There we are. All right. Imagine those old-timey prospectors having to do this with low-grade paper. They weren't lucky enough to have trapper keepers, but if they did, oh, wow. Alrighty, and then he goes...
I got to get that up.
Yeah. All right, man. And then holding the black sand at one end and dumping the gold out of the other. Oh, that looks nice.
It ain't all out, but I had a lot of black sands there to work with.
Oh, yeah. That was more than I thought visually looking at it. It seemed like, oh, there's only a little bit of black sand, but there was quite a bit. Oh, yeah. Did you see that?
Yeah,
Go down that crease like a big yard snake.
And if we missed any, we'll see it in the cup. But
yeah,
we have point. Oh, let it
woo!
0.89.
Nice.
0.89,
Crap
guys.
was wrong.
That is cool stuff.
So that's just a little, just a little bit under 0.9.
Yeah, that's freaking awesome.
It did hit 0.9 just a second ago. We done lost the skeleton.
And the nifty thing there is there's probably even more gold that, got blown out of the pan or out of the sluice or out of the bowl.
We could be missing a tenth.
Yeah.
I mean, we could easily had a gram of gold in there, and it just.
So you always save all those tailings and rework them again a little bit finer. I think we need to get you a shaker table, man.
I'll try anything. If you want me to demo for you, I'll demo it.
That's it. Send your stuff on over. Brewers Prospecting. Honest reviews. Oh, look at this. Murdoch, device not connected. He's trying to come into the stream, and that's my buddy from back home, Murdoch Montgomery. I think him and the General would love getting together because Murdoch is also a world traveler with some amazing stories. But of course, I can't seem to get him up on the big screen here. So we'll wait till he comes back.
Of course, if this chunk right here turns out to be gold,
Ooh.
then we're back in the green.
I think, is that one you were showing me?
Yeah.
Earlier? I think it is. I think it's a specimen. I bet you throw that on a scale, it'd be a tenth.
Now, how do you find out? Ooh.
It's 1.16.
There you go.
There you go. Put
it on the big screen, man, and
I think you should hit it with a hammer. See if it shatters.
You might take it from $10 to 50 cents if you do that.
Yeah. We'll just see how it floats in the pan here.
If that's a specimen, then they're about $10 a tenth.
And he talk about old people. Even I know it's 50 cents. 50 cents.
Tree fig.
It's gold.
That's just ludicrous.
It's gold, JP. It don't float. I mean, it don't run down the pan. It sits right where it's supposed to.
Yeah, I thought when I saw it, man.
Yeah, I wouldn't think a piece that big would float anyway, would it?
Yeah, if it was pyrite, it sure would.
Yeah? Oh.
Yeah. It'd roll right down that pan.
Jolly stuff.
And they might be a little more over here in this bigger stuff that you
Rocky Mountain
out.
Life Prospecting. Glad to see that you're here, man. Hey, Rocky Mountain Life Prospecting.
But now you can sit here with the tweezers and pick out all your copper, all your silver, and all your gems. So you
Looks like I got a night of tweezer work ahead of me.
you want to be used to that.
I walked right into that one. Dang. You've been hanging around with Park Rat too long.
Sorry, it just rolls out that way after
I
hanging
know.
around.
See, you're learning, Grasshopper. This is a simpatico thing. We're both learning from each other.
Absolutely.
It's it. Welcome to Park Rats College of Smart Ass Knowledge. Yeah.
Oh, that's funny.
That is wicked. Well, I think that's about, what we got to show and do here.
Yeah.
I appreciate everybody showing up and hanging out for almost 2 hours now. That is absolutely heartwarming. Way more than I expected. Everybody got to go to work in the morning. Great stream, Rob. It's not Rob's stream, Charlie. It's mine.
Hit me.
He might be drinking. I don't know. Oh, Hit Me Explorer. Good to see you here.
Hit me.
Oh, this is good stuff.
Awesome, man.
Oh yeah, I'm ecstatic. I love seeing this and learning. And so
you got to watch the sluice run today and learn about it.
Mm-hmm.
You got to learn something about the Blue Bowl.
Yeah,
and
I'm looking at that sluice, and my brain is like, I can make that out of a rain gutter. I mean, it doesn't rain on the left side of my house, and she doesn't see that, so I know where I can get a piece.
Right.
Oh, that is funny stuff.
There's liable to be some for sale here real soon.
Charlie says, my bad, sorry. That's okay. We're all used to saying that. The Park Rat live stream is a rare thing, but that should be changing in the near future. And we will have some new rat packers coming into the mix this week in the upcoming videos. So be looking forward to that and welcoming them aboard. But I think we're going to call it. Go check out some other videos, do some more charts, have some more laughs.
Absolutely.
And thank you all again for showing up and taking part in this. JP, thanks for coming up and being on screen and helping out with the technical aspect and buttons to push and keeping up with the comments. I appreciate that big time. All of y'all are just wonderful people, and it's like there just seems to be no end to the awesome people you can find in the prospecting community and the metal detecting community. It's like we're all the same tribe, and I absolutely love that.
Absolutely.
The little vial, that's the gold you just did, right?
Yes.
Okay, so the easiest thing is take that magnet, hold it on the cap, shake it, and then leave the magnet on top of it and unscrew it, and then take the black sand out that way.
Yeah, for the rest of it, but I had a massive amount.
Yeah, that is cool. That's great.
I was doing the rush job to try to hurry up so Pat didn't go too long on this and didn't bore nobody.
16 more like this and I can fill that tooth. Yeah. Yeah, there we go. All right.
Everybody.
Thank you all for being here, everybody. Don't know what else I can say other than that. You all rock. And again, I appreciate it so much. Woo.
Y'all never know what's in store.
Trouble.
Oh, I don't want to stay out of trouble. Text me after.
All right, sounds good, honey. You guys be good.
All right, you too, Krista. Thanks for being
All right,
here.
good, guys.
She thinks we're going to sleep. Okay.
Night young. Dude.
All right, everybody.
I got a contractor coming here in the morning, so.
Still tricking him in. Okay.
Gotta get shit fixed, man. Gotta get shit fixed in the house. So I can sell it.
There you go.
That's it. Move closer to the rest of us. All righty, everybody. I am going to end this. And again, Thank you all so much for being here. I do appreciate it. Like, comment, subscribe, and never forget, you're only one hole or one bowl away from a really good day. God bless. All right, that was awesome.
You're still live.
Well,
I am.
yeah, hit improv.
Yep.